Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the brain, exploring how our minds change over time and what we can do to keep them sharp, happy, and healthy. Let's talk about something called subjective cognitive decline. Imagine noticing that your memory isn't quite as sharp as it used to be. Maybe forgetting names or losing your keys more often. While it might seem small, it can be an early sign that things are starting to change in your brain. But don't worry, this is just the beginning of a complex story involving different conditions like mild cognitive impairment or MCI, which is a step further along the path of cognitive changes. What influences our brain health? Well, it turns out that lifestyle factors, exercise, sleep, and disguise, regular exercise boosts blood flow, encourages neurogenesis, and even helps clear out the brain's clutter. Sleep is not just about dreaming, it's when our brains do heavy lifting, repairing, consolidating memories, and clearing out waste. Poor sleep, stress, depression, and anxiety can all throw a wrench into the process. In brain chemistry, let's explore some tiny but mighty molecules called amino acids. These are building blocks for neurotransmitters, the messengers that keep our brain communicating. For instance, tryptophan is an amino acid that crosses the blood-brain barrier and gets converted into serotonin, often called the feel-good neurotransmitter. Serotonin isn't just about mood, it's also involved in sleep regulation. When serotonin levels are balanced, sleep is smoother and stress levels drop. Serotonin isn't the only player. There's gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, which is the brain's calming agent, and orexin, which helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle. Then there's the melanin-concentrating hormone, which influences energy, balance, and mood, and acetylcholine, essential for learning and memory. Other neurotransmitters like ghrelin, noradrenaline, and histamine also work together, keeping our brain symphony in harmony. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. Our brains have resilience called cognitive resilience that helps us bounce back from challenges. Higher expression of certain genes and proteins can provide a protective effect. Scientists study the brain's proteome, the entire set of proteins and subproteomes in regions like the hippocampus to understand these defenses better. They look at things like synaptic proteins, shank, piccolo, bassoon, synapsin, and signaling molecules like protein kinase C, all vital for neural communication. Within the hippocampus, the sympathetic plasma membrane and lipid rafts are specialized areas that facilitate neurotransmission. Think of them as brain translations, where signals are sent and received. The postsynaptic densities are like control centers that process incoming signals, ensuring everything runs smoothly. So remember, a little exercise, good sleep, and a positive outlook are some of the best tools in your mental health toolbox. So stay curious, stay active, and keep your brain buzzing happily.